That's a good way to get into our Cashin today, talk about the Fed and what to watch in today's trading session. Art, first things first, the most important thing is happy birthday.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
There's going to be ice cubes plenty later on. To Mike's point about the tape and what it's trying to tell us, what did you make of that test last few days?
Well, I agree, and I think that's a perception that a lot of people picked up. But I do think it was kind of accidental. You know, we were at the 200-day moving average, the 50% retracement level. A lot of key technical indicators were right there. And very conveniently, out of the sky, came Salesforce. And it almost single-handedly turned everything around. So you can't argue with the outcome. A test is a test. But I'm not sure that it was tested as fully as I think it might have been. So we'll see that Powell's going to speak, and the viewers should watch very carefully his prepared statement. That's the only thing he has total control over. You know, whatever the questions are, he's going to bob and weave and try to respond to them. But if he walks in to the Senate this morning and says to himself, what kind of message do I want to send the markets and the public? It will all be in that prepared statement. And by law, tomorrow's prepared statement must be exactly the same to the comma and the period. So very carefully look at the prepared statement first, and then we'll see how the market reacts to the Q&A.
Yeah, sometimes those statements get painted as boilerplate, but how prescriptive do you think it's going to be, and how much will you be looking for things that he maybe didn't say or didn't include?
Well, I'm assuming that he can't say too much about rates because he's got to wait for the new data to come in. But I do believe that since they started to decelerate and went to quarter points, they can't go back up to 50. And the reason being, that leads people to say, wait a minute, did you misread things when you decelerated? Or has something new come up that you moved away from it? So I think the Fed will try heaven and hell to avoid going to 50. So I think I want to watch what he's going to say about longer. I think, you know, this higher for longer, I think you'll hear a lot more about longer. Now, I don't think he can give you a specific date, but I want to see if he kind of implies that we're going on. And to Mike's point about the auto sales holding up, take a look, however, at the auto loans. People are now taking out 7-year loans to buy those autos so they can make a tolerable payment. So it is not an unvarnished victory here. So I'm going to watch levels. You got to get up above 40.85 to get some credibility. Once again, if we get to 4% in the 10-year, that's going to start to put pressure on the market. And if they do move down, and particularly if they move down below 4,000 in the S&P, I think people are going to cry that that's a bit of a technical reversal. So a lot of things to watch today.